Yeah.
And Paul, did that anger come across to you as well?
Yeah, I think it did. I remember standing during Brexit or during the EU referendum, standing on the street and some of the abuse you would get as someone campaigning to remain in the UK. But it appears to be nothing compared to what happened during the American election and during the presidential election and even the responses we've seen. So we just saw that video of the riots. I've watched a few of those on Facebook Live over the last sort of day when those were being streamed. And although we had a lot of people upset by the reaction, we didn't quite get riots on the street in quite the same way. And yet in America, there's no indication that this is about to subside. And there's clear distinctions in America, some of them which come across in the UK as well with the Brexit vote, along how the young voted and the old voted. You look at the under 25 vote and it was nearly entirely for Clinton. You look at the race vote, particularly the black vote, I think it's 95% was for Clinton. Those are major fraction lines that actually I'm not sure how Trump as president starts to heal those. And I'm not sure how he begins to heal those.
What was the popular vote? I mean, how many people voted for him and voted against for Clinton?
Well, very, very close. I mean, it was, I think the last number I saw was 52 million and change for each. You know, she was ahead by a very small amount, but a lot of that still hadn't taken into effect the California vote. California is a nation state, not just a state. It's so huge. It has 55 electoral votes, and it always votes Democrat.
So America was split down the middle. Totally
Absolutely. We've been a 50-50 country, and now, if anything, it's more polarized. It's more pulled apart. You know, the red states got redder, the blue states got bluer, and we don't have a middle ground anymore. We haven't had a middle ground for almost 20 years in the United States.
We're seeing the exact same thing in Britain. This loss of the middle ground.
You know, I used to work for Teddy Kennedy, and you know, he and the other senator from Massachusetts, Edward Brooke, they were Republican and Democrat. Now they you know, Teddy was the liberal lion of the Senate, but Edward Brooke was what was called a moderate Republican. He was a Eisenhower Republican, and ideologically they differed on size of government and a lot of different things, but personally they got along very, very well, and more importantly, they worked together to get stuff done.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean,